Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA is moving up currently. Nothing too crazy, we have to say that as well. Yesterday I showed you in the video this descending wedge where I said we are now getting into the apex here and the breakout of the wedge, which is, you would normally consider it a let's call it a bullish pattern, which doesn't mean that we're going to get back into an uptrend now, but we are certainly, fairly close to the low. I talked about possible targets for GALA around the 1.33 cent level and the 1 cent level. The first target was already reached, here at 1.87 cents. So based on Fibonacci extensions, you could argue that it's already in, but again, then we need a signal, right? We need a signal. It's too early because there are several possible targets based on Fibonacci extensions that you can calculate. And we need to see where we react to. I mean, currently to the very first target, which was here at 1.87 cents, we haven't even reacted to it. We just dropped below it. So I have some hope for the 1.33 cent level and the 1 cent level. Let's see if we actually get there. At the moment, I think we are in a wave 4 correction here. I did now label and sketch out what the roadmap here for the wave 5 is. The wave 5 is an ABC pattern, as I have labeled the entire ending diagonal here. I think this is an ending diagonal where each of these subwaves is an ABC, and also here we've got the ABC obviously in wave 5, and the C wave is in itself again a 5-wave move here highlighted in white, and we've got a 1-2 pretty clearly defined, then a wave 3, then here most likely the wave 4 and the wave 5. So if I look at the just here sort of the length 1, 2, we can see that here, this wave 3 was extremely short. I am only considering that because we are here basically in an ending diagonal. Then you get sometimes these distortions and an unusually short wave 3. I mean, there's no guarantee. I mean, wave 3 could still be ongoing, right? It's just that we have currently quite a strong correction to the upside. I can argue that these are 5 waves down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 3. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3. So we could now be starting that wave 4. Wave 4 is basically limited to, ideally, staying below the wave 1 low. So we can calculate some retracement levels now for this 4th wave, and that we take the length of the 3rd wave. And we've got certain resistance levels here. The first one is the 23.6% retracement at 1.97 cents. I think we should certainly in wave 4 reach that. Certainly. In a wave 4, we should ideally, and that's the ideal target, reach the 2.2 cent level. That is the 38.2% fib. That's always the ideal target for a wave 4. And the maximum would be the 50% retracement at 2.4 cents. That would also just about avoid an overlap with the wave 1. Any push higher would make me consider something more, I don't want to say something more bullish, because as long as we are in this descending wedge, we haven't really done anything too bullish, but we then need to consider a different structure. But until then, as long as we're staying below 2.4 cents, this is okay. And that's where we are, I think we might be starting a bit of a retracement to the upside now. I mean, the signal was the breakout of the wedge. I mean, it needs to hold, obviously, key support now. Key support now to the upside would be from whatever it's doing now, and I don't have a sign it's stopped yet, but I can only take the fib levels from now to the current high. There is no signal it's stopped, but whatever it's doing, it now needs to hold above the 1.59 cent level. No, 1.59 cent level. You get confused with all these zeros here, because that's a 78.6% retrace. Any drop below that would most likely lead to another low. So we had a breakout of the descending wedge. Let's see where that leads us to. I gave you the key resistance levels. I gave you my expected target here for a wave 4. Again, if we break higher, then it's most likely not a wave 4 or a slightly different structure. But at least there is currently no signal yet that an overall low has been made. We would need to see a bit more, but temporary, some upside could now take place here. Or especially, if you look at the indicators, we saw here a bullish divergence on the 4 hour. We've now moved up, but you see how little we only moved up, and it's already overbought on the 4 hour. So that's quite crazy. Quite a lot is needed to push GALA back up. Daily chart, yeah, just about pushing here. The thing is, as long as we stay on a sustained basis on the daily RSI below 50, you know, as long as that's, because we were above it a few days, but that's it. We were basically since, you could say, really since December 21, we've been most of the time, I would say 80% of the time, in the below 50 range, and that is bearish. So it's really only as soon as we get back on the daily in the above 50 range and swing around, really, then we are back in the bull run most likely. Just to mention that, right? But yeah, so that's where we are. Currently here, the 4-day chart might give me a bit of a reason for concern. I hope this will not flip bearish on the MACD. That would not be a good sign. At the moment we're avoiding that. So let's see where we are tomorrow, but I think we've got some temporary upside here now, and there's currently no sign that it's stopping. Gave you support, gave you resistance areas that are relevant here in the very short term. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.